nakushemererwa yebare kwimukane itwe izobera haru akatano kureba shitamana nyamwiza aha Barbara Nyamwiza official mrere muta nintekateka ngoko ni buhoro kandi nitwa hanu ko buzima twaija ugu n'umurundi kuretera mujenyi wo mutano ahwe sabiteje twine ndijo wena kureka twataesa T-Paul omweshongozi wawe ranganwa uhuru kumanya muri Burengero izoba nihangeri urukweshongoro nyankoro kasini mwene T-Paul n'umujenyi witu izobera n'umnyeto n'umuntu muto twenda nguturebye we ukweshongora kakutandikira hi nuwoha natsubuka hi kandi ibintu bigenda bita uko byaguma biro kubiri nija kweshanga nkahi byone bintu twenda ngutubimanye rero hace tumwejereho tutunje kutwamuyihaho mujinya ubwo kugaruka ko tukaba ibyo turukora bitosha turi mu town yambara aha Big Chef restaurant ntukumanyisa ngo umwanya wo ngo guru kufungura gukatekaje iwe kandi urukwendo bwaje rebka ngo umwanya wo gutuwagwebwa waguma wijambara na rukoro ryumtuze wambara na mutaka wambara zo mu ngo konjero shero umwanya wo rero kandi base kutunga byona ibeshumye kuba notunga okujura bwaje mwende katanditse kaya bataremo shoko
niwogwe
kana mshemererwa
nyina tsira
taremuriyo
taremwa ndiyo
noraro tataremwa
nyine shonga
kana shemerwa munonga kutumvisha gukutayisa
nyina tsira
yebare
kuba bobare kwehanga
nimbabazi muntu muta
stine shonga
nibyenda bita
nimpora
nukwera kusheti
nimpora bizo bandigenda day by day mbwero yero tukwantu livinga nchakareno za kwefa hompora
one day at a time ubuteka kana bwinji taremwa
sine kuone kwamboringa nayo so no ine kwigomera binji oye kuba hambu mpora
Kakoba boyogu
yes Barbara
no shit
kantine shonga
izina Kakoba boy ukariteka tetsura bwireke
actually chikija hobu anyuma nkana bire okay with T-Paul kunka nore no ine kuba hola nanka something like domestic abantu bine kumanya
no wacharo no kwikunda rasta dog you umisa wembuzi wamkashasha
awanchenga so ati nchinche ndo muntu akumanya from the roots na yajana horebisho ngo bya waye takakoba boy
no wacharo
and it connected me a lot to many people who are from Kakoba nimba bugana na nanandi nkoko kamparo geto nkahi this guy is from Kakoba and it feels like nice. Brotherhood
na kwetezera kare hati Paul yo mweno karujira buchimwe
T-Paul my name is T-Paul ninga na wasakonyeta Kakoba boy echo kwangu hira
nchoro kwa nyone nyangu hirwa taremwe
ogoguza na kujirangu konka it's okay wakwata ID yanjo kajiva haro tarimwa Paul
okay
naina hire T-Paul
kare mun katanditse T-Paul Kakoba boy no
T-Paul Kakoba boy ni namusigazi imbura karejo kati
no mitsigambe tsikumayisa imbura karejo asa nchibi embura karejo mbari abakureba ngo mbwenu naburejo bwawe ngoko you know when you're growing up numbana mwenda you anticipate kujira oburejo ngoko musharwana ndangwajire yebari ngoko kwantu ndangwajira mabe yebari atache oburejo bwije mwene embura karejo nabari kujira ngo noburejo bwanje bwizire tinchfireho nimbasa koreke neza mbweni ibo ryo musigazi wahamye
kakarecengo embura karejo katwete kikomezaho anyway ni T-Paul ni nzara Kakoba
ni mpango negombora division bitatan basita division no miste
konka nini mangu ni Kakoba ananenja hera hinkuzara ni Kakoba central Kakoba ward biona bio Kakoba parish biona na Kakoba mbweni international na Kakoba boy
tine kota kubasa kuba Kakoba boy okay
amzire abazire Mugenzi Felix Basime died last year 18th June then a car journalist
ranganwa utachigambo aibambe
azaba mugamba
ranganwa humure
so Felix Basime the late then my mother nomushaho kazi Mbara Regional Referral Hospital Chomhendo Anita Penina
wazarwa mukeri kwingana shi
omuka tujabojo bana na nomushomwe ninye mwana wa kabiri
omujigeijo nakucheze myaka ingahe
eshatu
okay
we share the same birthday.
Oh really? How beautiful.
25th
How beautiful.
August.
That's beautiful. Hey, beautiful.
Oba kachibara no bakabari ngomuka
nanye ntyo bakatwaza bata
tuzakuru
twije twiyeno
Charmit
joro ndeyo notsi nanye nzakuzayendo notsi ahituru batwajire kuzetajura wherever else in our life different lives umanye ngundwa
then
abojo mwagira ngo nibana yuriyo wa kabiri
omushino wa muheru bamwita Anita nawe
abojo shubuko tagagamba amazina
abojo akampa Brian
nawe no mushongozi
twena turinkeba no aturo question konka no shani nyana agirizeho
ukabita mamani
konka they all sing by the way nanata kuma question ngana at least kuhandika
right that's beautiful na no kutera nkengo momkanisa
inari kutera guitar
nice
so kushoma kwanje nkatanzira hu Mbara kindergarten ikeri mutawo na hari opposite Liverpool House ngaho
no yabiri kindergarten nyongani mango bwiro bwe katanzira kuri ya hey4 nkahi 211 year zero ba
educate preparatory
preparatory ni yabiri yaho
aza nayo nkazayo
okay
for P2 mbwen nasari yanje nketoro mashomera then naza chireka SDA primary school
banzurinde ukatanzira kindergarten waheza kindergarten waza Mbara preparatory they seem to have like a connection, I think. No, they are the same management.
Yeah.
They're all under the shower.
We just tukashara ushara. Then chireka SDA in Kampala
ati didn't go once Mbara washomera yo kumara kindergarten na P1 P2
up to P1 P2.
Okay.
P1 akuba chireka nkaza yo P2 P3 P4 then
urukuza kuzacireka akaba gute
our parents wanted to give us quality education no mbeno timanya
kushomera mbyedini
kugira ngo maybe nashobora kanarjire chireka kagaruka Mbara SD but
so we don't
standard there was a different standard actually nanyi ninjimanya akakuna jire kuri ndukubanko 10 na bashatu nija kunu batakungamba
wasingihanga
so Mbara SDA na ina PLE then secondary anje yona Gema Adventist Secondary School
okay
university Mbara University
banzodi ndo twataragaza mnyoni wanje wansiga hatarema tipo Kakoba boy I should stick to that God Kakoba boy yazarura Kakoba yatanzira kushoma Kakoba ya omukomo yakura ryo mojo wa mlingozi ni manyangwe ka yanyu akaza ko nukujimanyaho neka yedini
mbwene wana hora mashomero gona gagarimo
Adventist yes
yeah so intentionally nanyi ni advising nanyi ni nchimanya omwana omuntu wena alikwena ko mwana we yagire nko ya kura ainemu obuteka no murabe mu mashomero ga gedini hino kwa kuba different than just normal school yeah no hinaka hino kwa noza gukora ikintu niba mutuma
kishkote chayanga
kandi chikanga yeah tukakorenka Omweshongolo mu kanisa icyo kiwabuza umwana karyaga na no mskuru kwa yazone izo zamba SDA wena bakabandika ngaho misho
oyingana ki
kweshongwa n'abantu bakuru nakora ntyo so okweshongwa kakwega in that line tukujya nkazaho Omweshongolo ryona it is different gumano yiga all twege secondary na ina shangira acapella groups kandi nono shanga basigazi muringa mukaga shohoza maraka
musinde kanyuza
it was
so mwakorayo capella group
a
soko
capella group. Bakandi bagita Christ for us, see for you. Kuna herze secondary hina joining zile kan later bakujeta for him yo bakaba biri established Katari. From for him Nija on 12 Keys band, that's the musical journey. Nani connecting and nokushoma 12 Keys nkajita hamu campus aho sadia
kari katugarichi wazarambara hatseba kutwara Kampala washomera primary katse wagakawagaruka kuni
umukomo cyatire no kutwara n'ishika kuba bakusishimira we no ngugu nugunga uri kwenda kusiba umuka
abwenzi
washika ngo mudomu ora after like a week omanyira
abwenzi kugira ngo mukoko okoyenda ngo buriyo muka
timanya mbwe nuko kutukujanga konkana bwe it's being a child na VD njuka kuba yoreba muzire wawe jeshemerera ashibanaje ndawini
ndamushampurnora ngubakusiga ha VD
iwe
okay so ukonje washomera n'abaramuna bawe aba bandi abasigaze
chireka nkashomera na mukuru wanje
Brian
yes Brian actually barumuna banje agwari kunkorata the only time abutuze aho mwishomera hamwe nabona bindi on P7 ari inkomza sections za nursery P1 koma then actually na seke tukashomera secondary school konkaninya na mtu ireyo mpeza senior 6 so there was not a time
big boy
there was not a time
where you were in the same school
my little bros
okay so wagaruka waheze ninyenda tubaye tugaritse mpora kuwagire bwemo hino wagireyo kashanga yowe no manya
yes since the Adventist people being in one house like no mwemanya no manya bishaka no manya ba like no bama because the gatherings is kuchira kuba wakashanga kabishaka bo ni church yija yashabera Kambara ninga ni mumine yonko mukuru gomuntu mukumanya ni church mwena mushangana so abana baba chwanga binji okubashangayo
okay
meeting
okay so kwasire toranyangarire settling in and that
kana tangire gukora konkana boni juka sinya wana ikabanza ya kunka mwino ninja chikachi bari nyewe nyingi chikachitako
everyone bukabitoro
those first 2 days unobora kumuntu yako nyiza
akahaba hineho that excitement ya neige hata chezergaho reality sinks in yes hata otandika kurenga ubuzima ko wijoro wenka so wazabwema is forward marai
senior 4 na senior 6
wa marai all your 6 years wow that's unique abantu abinji tubakuchikora batyo kushomera umishomero rumwe n'umugisha iwoka twazo
ngachikunda
imyaka yawe kunyita ejeje y'umushogoyo senior 2 senior 3 iwishoka behaving
abana babugema ba all been chimanya bugema kinuzire bugema was good with mbweni kwa bero on the wrong side of the book like kuachira mukaleti tuatira morning prep tuatira chikaru taite etc. There were a few things you'd have to do then kuba tukushara za classes those few things kwa bikora tukushara chapo ukoshango inemerembe amwishomero it would be very rare for you to even get a cane.
Wow.
Shanawa ko kuna kugambira wa mukana bubiro winji okukutatoyi so niyo wabyoshara nenda kushusha nenda kutatoyi ninga sigaruri.
So literally the school environment was really conducive and there were lots of incentives
and
for you guys.
And it was green, like Bugema is a limited it was, and the rainy season was akabuye bumushana konka enjure kejon rendo gumu and it all becomes green.
Nice.
And it's a town in a village. Warugaga yazo karega. Nono zo mu cyaro nori tutaye tugenda kakakara kanda kita kaganya konka ndwarahi.
Umushuje. Why kayoto wow.
Konka it was a town. It was Nana University also you keep seeing people of the same.
So at S6 ukashoma nanka HSC kakora combination
physics
yeah
code na
science sana yirgo
donc physics na math ka vitire mubinya actually math on nyewe menyanguhira ne twangole kugicenga kuko bagicenga it was akashuma so narukumanya physics arukumanya level namanya math ya paper 1 paper 2 it is the same with physics and work paper 1 so really nkangi yawo ninjagole n'ibintu byanjye the only thing that was stressing me to read was economics
like everyone else like everyone else tino kugamba
kwata
so waheza HSC vakiyahika yakushanga
yanshanga kakuba nkani nkora omusako bahari ngatunga karimamo yajita ankole farmers najima so vacation yanje I get used to work
ukora iki
no hikayo yega nababeta vacational employees but by the time you finish 1-2 months no wayajirina na balons officer bakora konka it's also how fast you learn
then child umduhumro bebihike byo urubugema S1 to S6 okwijaka ko okay umkomush ukora mutwe mukabush urukora
umuka mama wetu no mchiga so kera haraka shayi 12 bamwe mu tsirimbaza mazo muka devotion then buri masho arukumanya cyakuza gukora arukuza ari in charge of the kitchen naza the whole day are in charge of the house the whole day are in charge of kuzum farm
kandi yo makino izo bari anything
so and they used to rotate like
when viona no bimanyi
ninjezaho
nushasha no teka no tegura enju no zanko mutochomo no risanke mbuzi that's good so vacation yija wakora ankole farmers yargaho yahwa then waza campus uko ijize nkahina
nkanyijize kumuntu wena wa campus none ko heza sina 6 no shwangu the friends you have nibo boyine kunyuza mu forever and ever
naba kampara
amen so mbara university actually ketara mbiteka teko byanje wanya honishuka
wishka ngwa wa energy utagwa mwana we big chef yakoretse
ataka nakoni banyene kariya
no tegwa kariya
kandi ninga bwanje
ejo nzakutubuza Josh na Isaac
okay so after
I know ukijizankai
nkijizaza makerere cyambo guru renganye na PM engineering it was
strong there
konga my mother being a nurse at Mbara Regional Referral Hospital nkaba they have a provision for their children like one of your children if you want no shashula 50% tuition and by then the family was going through an economic
crisis like all of us I mean it happens
so and
the opportunity was there
and it was there and I'd always grown up being that it's okay wabakoreza kumwe n'iciceka bakoreza icebiri no kwa no wali ikidoburizo
plus you're in Mbara uryomuka
no I'm talking about like nana munabiri shuma Kampala ukugenda mzee akujo inama muri sente physical transport kambe mpiri chitokoreje but there are those who would be no mzee
okay
so nkajanga it's okay plus I think it was a good thing it brought me home without if it wasn't from
Mbara University
I wouldn't be people I think
precisely my point norera hango kwa rukorebye uko tukija kuraka kwa
kuba ntaina nkanageza nkanatanche kugamba Uganda rinji kauriwa Kampala so it brought me back natanga kushoma n'abana bashumiriza ntari za chapa za so you now actually find actually the different cultures not many no shana now a different culture now you first era na campus wauza na binashwe nabonga kandi che ndikushitamenye ndiche echabenji gamba munonga no the results.
That's nice. That's really nice.
Actually, that's how I met my best friend. Work campus. Bakamwetana kana chinga accounting.
It's about serikali.
Kaya kari free atakushuma mnonga. Kunga paper 48 out of 15 nga kamazire no kamera. How we became friends is he was the sharpest guy. Then coincidentally nkum second semester yatanga ko gayar ine gayar kuba kuyayo 50 ine gayar na 47 consistency je yaguma and we met.
So you were the coincidental guy?
Yeah, we
47
became,
when the guy has his 50 out of 50. Nice. And so mwanywana.
Yeah.
Okay, katimanzi tugatse. So kuwazira Mbara University. Mami yakutunzura omwana.
Yes.
Was almost there.
Gents flat.
Nyina njango bumukare hey waturo
pan
bakaja ngo mushaka be independent.
Gents flat nayo ninka ni abana ba government sponsored students abakushoma nka medicine ninga obushomisa master and because mukade still ngo kunagambira emyaka y'amazire Mbara Regional Referral Hospital from 1992 so takabula yo connection zo muntu alikwasa kuhereza ngo ni joining bana ba medicine so first year na second year yona nkandiyo mu Gents flat ndikurara na ba medicine ndikutere chifunga chawo akabona baba na government food. It was okay.
So you'd go to school, crossover, go to hostel?
Actually, with Isoba, I would pass by Mukade after lectures.
Say hello.
Because she's just there.
Right. Muganira ukocha spoon fed you.
Bueno, nishika abanasa bakama konki wari kwija buri Isoba kureba. Umuntu ya ngibere tugiho.
Is she a friend?
Who?
Your mother.
How can you not be friends?
It's different, my friend. Some people are not. So
anyway, I think growing up, then the friendship was tighter. Yeah, that's what I can say. Now, growing up, it makes you
want to be an adult.
Yeah,
there are things you don't want to.
And yet they be wanting.
I know, that's why they want even you to get closer. So burizo ukobo inembozi ne waganira hati nchaka ujigaruka musia hande bayo
umutezi urubozi and she they have these pockets so eva kaba ina mungu sente which nkubu wa change amuntu yamujanja abayameza nka ngubambe we bari nkanyama katwa akureba no jinda
orenzerayo. Okay, so Mbara University first year, second year, what and kuzombandi ningo bono. Ninga yo wisha wadzamota anyway, cause naherero ryo mchurch. Then Saturdays ukota shoma what I imagine. Yes. So would you come to church?
Yes, no, at Master you.
SDA chapel.
Yeah, the
nice. I didn't know about it.
Fraternity. Actually, I don't know. There's a lot of things I need to convince myself. I miss like gathering with them.
You should get time and go see them.
I don't know. Every time I've taken long without going to church. It's the truth, but it doesn't mean I don't want to. Though I know what happens when I get there.
The attention. And all that.
Yeah.
And yet you've come to pray.
I don't know. Then no kushara na hagati ya scarcity na demand ya the brand itself tipo so toko ina nguba kwijure munonga obataye munonga. It sounds confusing.
I know the life we live.
Yeah, but it's okay because I keep secretly communicating with you good.
So kurere urwa mukago zo mchapo mu
oyishongora mu kwa oyishongora nkandi na music director wa choir. That's where I learned keyboard akuba ekirho. Then wabe na agitera kaguma na burabura. And because of the background you call Ramana come in the basic gambit, in the old gambit, I asked the church, maybe a church, let me be keeping the keyboard, then I'll be coming there to devotions. Pejang it took kind ndara university, so it would be easy to just
carry it.
So I learned one.
But orara no tere.
Can't even nkora accounting ntushoma kuyasha ibintu mpaka sha mukaga. So you have a whole afternoon to yourself, whole night to yourself. Campus na ikilia kashomo. It was fine.
Bogoro. Okay. So kuyabeire, you said third year? Was on band. Ngeni ngenda kureba ukimuka waronda Graham ukatwazi.
I had a friend called Jovio. My firstborn is called Jovio too.
Okay.
Yeah, they named her after that friend. Jovio.
You have children. First wait, did I listen to that? You have children?
Yes.
I didn't know. Okay. What a way to live. Carry on with Jovio. Ukweninza kuhikaya. Kanye angani.
Njimesa tujaha mpaka sha 12.
Turara heri izuba.
Akaba hoki.
Ojira abana bo batarimwe.
So,
tarimwe shonyite.
Otaka tumika akasukonda.
So your friend Jovio.
I think actually I tasted my first pizza piece at campus. I had never taken pizza in life. Jovio is the first person who made me eat pizza.
She bought the pizza and came with you?
No, like she was good with hangouts in town. She was doing pharmacy so town akaji to them. So she knew this place, Nicole's. She knew every Wednesday or Saturday there was a band, and she knew how much I loved to sing. She's like, one day we can
go have a night out, eat
go
pizza,
there.
you sing your karaoke.
No. Actually, she just wanted me to see.
The place.
She didn't tell me go and sing. She just wanted me to enjoy music. I reached there. I enjoyed. It was grand. 12 kids band. Actually, I'm excited. Unfortunately, that day I didn't sing.
But it's okay. You
we can get time and meet to exchanging contacts with Graham. So it was a Wednesday. On Friday, he had an acoustic performance at. By then it was called Dreheka Guest House.
Littlewood.
Now it's Littlewood. So Akaija with some jazz music and in a keyboard and he plays. It was a very good environment. Because environment. Akanjangu. It was like an interview. At you come. We want to meet here and I see what you got.
Mwine mabanga ya kwetu.
And my first interview, I performed that day.
Nice.
When he said, do you know this song? I was like, hey, I had started. Oh, I didn't tell you the part of at campus. Dinner is a pharmacy dinner. Medicine,
freshers ball, whatever those things.
That good.
No, not your own ball, but if there is another ball for the next court, and maybe they want a performer, and they can get some. Something.
They would give me 30K was okay.
It is
for
okay.
Me.
You're living your life.
And someone is out there also noticing what you can do, and maybe if you sing, perform, and another dinner is coming.
Precisely.
Because I could get dinner, say when I must until dinner wanje. Even more. Thanks to also Jovio. Jovio, no,
I want to be Jovio's friend. She's amazing.
Yeah, she's in Kampala, in TV, I think. Yeah.
So long story short,
Long
12
story
Keys
short,
Band, nuko
12
wa
Keys Band,
joining
nuko na
nzire.
joining nzire.
Wayeshongwe chongo cyo kubanza bakushashara. Which song was that?
I think it was Thinking Out Loud or All of Me. It was those days when we said, let's play. We played the intro. Ding, 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 ding. And we started singing.
At bit one. At Msugazi yetwari.
Before we knew it, we sang a lot of songs. Why I brought the other dinners is that's how I learned those songs. So it's not any manya kankashanga we had like the same touch, connection. We easily
blended quickly.
I sang yamvuga yantwara na campus yanshashura icyebiri cyanjye umuntu wayijera mu interview just
yatemba bit with the border watambura kandi campus
tukaheza yamvuga yantwara campus payday yashimira nashimira
wakewa teza job
buri kimwe cyatandika kitiyo, and those days on Monday you can come for practice. There was practice Monday, Tuesday.
And where was it being done from?
My course launch.
Okay.
Room anywhere, Bananuka Drive. So my first practice day. Those first days were you week. They don't come this week.
You're more of a sitting.
Yeah.
Because you already had an established team.
Yeah.
Just trying to see where to
fit you in.
Yeah, right.
And by the way, after joining, I know what it means. So the position the budget na gave it actually the only days he would actually go home happy. Like my financial were those days when you have like a wedding. That's when he would have like something. Kunka those band nights was akushashura bojo. Our performers was akushashura
venue and all that.
Depending
on your agreement with them.
But machines to and from the time you put in for practice and back, you can only. But it's also a step
you're growing
learning.
And yes.
It was a stepping background, church, background, a cappella music, background, band, then alpha music.
Sorry, before we go to alpha, Oria campus, Oria Mfadi was Omweshongozi. Omukaba chitwara bata.
Chikachitanga.
Omwami n'omukyara abasimbe bagira ngu
Mzee has always been he has always been
liberal.
Yeah. He takes things lightly. Omukiga wanje mami if you do that thing kogunozo kumabara kubeshongora abasinzire uri no kukabantu ngo bazumugehene.
I know. And I am really
you know kumabantu kumugehene bazumugehene. But to me can
but how did you finally get to a consensus of okay and she let you
she reached actually then at the point and she wanted to use, she tried the easy way young now she do you was a kuzongera ibintu again don't even aka episode yo kuzara kukankara I still went and sang.
Oh dear.
Oh my God, I want to go and come Zoom.
I know, but eventually she got to understand that this is what you wanted for yourself.
Actually, that decision, my third year, near Koiruna internship. Obowirowe.
Kabuma.
Ninyi na binatanje no kujanga tinkwenda kuzuma. Tinko na gari ko mu jeans flat. Gana tanje no mako kuba.
Jeans flat sure for
Omweshongozi hati mani mtaka kusema no ndam hati ngorbe ombranju.
You want to be independent. I know. Have your own space.
So
third
year. Yeah, so what the timing?
And she connects the dots.
She connects everything. Mwana yashishika.
Yagenda. Nafa na nyanga. I just hope it didn't affect your grades, did it?
No.
Perfect.
I got my 4.42.
Yeah, but konka mzee ya
konka
Maria side
amazima
ya
garingo. It was upper. It was in first class. Just nuriko kuta third year nabwo kuna tanche kukora kuba kweyi yangu narya cherizo cause third year kiye na internship nguka
ugwabe na koromchi mushawe burizo.
As we all know mukadika kwa on this side of things na mzee eventually na tine option
happy as to fight your battles.
So battles and that's when I actually started manning up. Kukura kupina mtu na twaza tumba ntwana mango mtu yakura nkatembe miti nyingi zaidi money for course work money. But I used to get the money kwenye shongora abantu bansheba no budina zikuna nikugambira. So
but you had to take care of yourself.
Yeah,
the
to take care of myself.
Yeah. Okay. So what is the campus? Graduation yake. Mukade yashemerwa. Ngo warga hotu wasisikara waheze.
Nishikana kapate. Konko already nyunga ningora nishongwa.
Ndio ntegerize pate yo kugira ngo twaza kuronde mirimo mukade yategerize. Because for her to ine mu.
Kandi because I worked in Ankole Farmers. In a vacation. The connection. Naringa kwa accounting and finance. It's like and she's friends with her. Actually the mother the madam the CEO, she's friends with Goncha Chimokwe Rukunziri Washara Rubaro Tukata Okomu. And they went through the primary school, I think
like
they have they are so nishikana na rufura mzee gumukaza kara kajangi utarimo nkakweza umurimo wa kuanzira campus na hati tukisha they had just opened a new branch. One was warenga ibanu rukuza kuriya
ishongoro. One was for
so they wanted me to that was my crossroads of life there.
There is this bigger bit of you that says don't.
And it's not, and the money was good.
That's not what you were meant for. That's not it.
No museum. The crossroads. That was my crossroads. Stay in band, get your 20K when you perform, but the thrill you get when you perform.
You're satisfying yourself away from the glamour and all that. You are doing something that you intrinsically want to do. That's what counts.
It reaches, like, it fulfills you so. You know, there were days I would sing and feel like my heart hurts. Then the other days when you just sing like, but there are those days when you'd sing it was a healing. It was a healing holding that my singing. So
ishongoro ware mwakuzayo man. Otuno madam.
When tarema.
Crossroad nazo. Manyabo heza campus hostel keri on mommy and daddy. Ato bwazo mtano kazomba umban twaza kupanisa.
Kan kabanza tinati nkanta kutula kuna rajira campus. I had a friend called Perison Mutevi. Kana turari ibiri na namzei we.
Wargo wani waza turari ibiro mba Perison.
So that ngombeni nkora.
Ishe Perison nakatura yoburizo.
Amba katini shonga. Those people really took care of me. No one gayo. I have people in my life that you think about that if that day ever reaches, you know that day I'm talking about. The people you should visit everywhere and show your appreciation.
Do you know one thing about life? You and I have this in common. I've learned the looking forward to that day. Mana that day
maturity.
Do you know why? No imuka brizova iwe torukureba the strides you take to get into a better person. But there are strides you're making every day. From Tarema to Tipol, from Tipol to Kakoba Boy, from Kakoba Boy to Ishejovio that I have heard about. You understand that?
If how you became what you are today. I just woke up every day
and live life. You understand,
That's
right?
exactly.
So you wake up every day and live life, but there is that impact that the living life you do lives on who you are, right? So the thing is, I'm just trying to say we need to drop the procrastination and wake up and
appreciate
agree.
what is here now,
appreciate what is
today,
here now, and
in this
agree with
moment.
yourself. Sit within your heart of hearts and say that day is
now,
tomorrow
actually.
or now, and if it is tomorrow the 8th, please make it then, so that you wake up and go and do that you have always yearned to do. Otherwise, that day, I'm telling myself now, not just you alone, in that day, and before you know it, was some regrets. God, I always wanted to do this for this past one. You understand?
Most of my grief was based on that. I remember his phone calls. Oh, yeah, I'm there. I'm not, like first said me some command, I'm going to and sometimes tell you what, the money would be there.
Because you're protecting a certain.
And yet you are.
I know. I hear you absolutely. So
the camera,
pause. Like, yes, pause.
Then those other days, I remember that Navindia had NTV interview, and he had seen the flyer in NTV. Actually, life JJ tipo they nekakwati mukani bandeni nyumuka.
It's self-hustle.
It is self. I know how.
Because for me, let me tell you, at some point I thought Kujangu, your father worked for NMG, maybe it was a good penetration. You understand?
The truth is, Mzee gave me those scoop interviews, like 3 of them. He connected me to his friends on New Vision Group that gave me interviews. He had contacts.
Rich, my friend. I told you what he did for me. Yeah.
So he used to attend some show in a show na India nchitanchiri career nchini, I think utaweka amisho gawi. I remember the show was Belgians because I could have stage never Felix. You know how a crowd of like 5,000 people is looking at you
and they're excited to see you, and you're like, this is this guy here.
This is this guy here. And then like you don't know whether he wants you to shout out because he's also,
it's a son dad moment, right?
And you also know like church and what you never know. But
the crowd you're in doesn't call for that. You have to beat people.
So NTV. So Daily Monitor being connected to NTV. I think they have
same Nation Media Group, same house.
He gathered. They have a TV in their office, Fotopoto. So he called his workmates.
That's my son. That there is my boy.
That's my son. So interview. Mr. Echo. I didn't give him a shout out after the interview. Can I show the dish? Young Terry. I knew it, but interview. I don't know how it.
Was it the first time you're having a TV interview that
NTV,
kind?
That was my first.
Understandable.
Yes.
I exonerate you myself.
Then he told me, like man, he called Sudhir, like my son is
you were
but you didn't.
Not even.
I gathered my friend
and told them.
I told myself, say, the next time I have a big,
it will be for you.
But the chance never came again.
Oh no.
I think chance never
came. Right. And now you're saying it when he cannot be here to
it
hear.
Never
it.
Came again.
That's hard, right?
Yeah. Kambe ninyo
You know me, I just laugh it off like it's all good.
Let me just swallow.
Konka ni your life. Ni your life no zirangu ni behavior you get into the self pity and self blame and all those things. Konka ni behavior reality. Konka katugaritse. Twazambara mo atandika kupanza.
Ngaba kabanza
Bakucu.
ba mumami mutevi. Inyijukeje kandi umwami juku. Sajja Nova royo zo mbaganda. I think bavam. Jonayo time jonayo.
Amairi baho.
So during that time I haven't no man how things pile up. Nkokuna anaga bibiri that was singing. Veni watanga kutura
Ahead. Tochenda kutura flat.
When you into kapailinga inclusive pregnancy of my first child. Look campus and you know our church the background prohibits
of course that was fornication
what so you being the guy who sings in it but you're the one who
are such an icon to
then
young people
then you're coming to the church
with all that sinfulness
then
of
now
bampa
kana no mushikina
akari own church
na yes
your own church
yes so you see how everything just made me just
freeze and
shrink kuba wenga nikatanga kuba lona do around that time and it was anyway,
very
it was,
hard
yeah
I see konka shubujere nda obomba mtebi
yes
omushitsi wawe share
ari wawe yijukata unono mo tebe kanisa kuba nakombe life just
but
happens
somehow mwana yazana
life
wamtwara Kakoba
she's still with the mother
no I mean did you ever tell Kakoba that made the announcement anyway
oh yes
against all odds
that meeting yokujanguze kuba meeting na mami meeting kwenda kushona just so those morning prayers devotions because everyone is stepping out they stayed behind
and it's the three of you
why sentence mama but fear mother she already
she was looking because she didn't want to be the source because she's not meant to akana ndango veni wachaganda
she already knew
ochura ho
and ngokuna nagebe mzee watu that bro arku akatura kuru
and then your mother was like
she was what's wrong long story short I think let's when away
nho wakurire
yeah
omushitsi wawe akagumoa umbanyini
yes
okay so hatumanya watandika kupanza kandi kore wabisheho umuntu umushitwara gumeyaza kure na kushango mbamtebi
hapana
umurere wawe yaza kumanya ngo mbamtebi niyo wabo
those when during that time it was a very unstable time in terms of relationships with people
you had yourself to deal with there was lots of you to make amends with
and kokuna nikugan Omweshongozi nkukabin kumbejo healing I think if it wasn't for that microphone kujeno kege cheshonguru icho kukunda even when you sing it just portray it the way you ningo mushanga wayishonga ni buchego no rap it was and then that time is when Alpha Music
was
spotted
starting.
me. No, it was already there.
It was already here, and then Bruno saw you.
Bruno.
Akakuihe?
I can't leave stage. Yeah, Alpha Music. Yeah.
Graham.
12 keys.
12 keys. Okay.
Yes. Then after the show,
obwira bwo bakabateye Reggie, bene ba Matt Henry, bona ba.
Now there's a time of Matt Henry. Yes. So, when you get time, come to studio. First, you seem to be, you have a bright future. You have an amazing voice. when just he told me the
You-
things
you
I
would-
wanted to hear.
But then did you even believe you had them? You as he said those things. Did you believe him?
Noreba mbwenu kuko banoishongora ombandi noreba you have like I got what it takes like anytime ninza but growing up makes you know there has to be a strategy. There has to, you don't just wake up and
get
do the
there.
same thing. Yeah,
It's not like normal routine.
actually we used to do a lot of parties with 12 Kids Band, weddings, and we would meet Reggie performing and backing Sahara performing. Then I would be there asking myself, this guy, yija budget. Either iri kucheza nayo band yamumwija kandi muri mwena, and actually the band works more
Than the one individual.
because they have to entertain during people when they are eating, maybe even like mbwen, and they come early, they have to set for you. You just come at prime time, notasema abagore bawe Omweshongozi bakunda. If luckily there's a band, you can use their things. And growing up in band helped me learn. What are they doing that I'm not doing? What do they have that I don't have? What does it take? So that's how
it got there.
Alpha Music. So I started the pen as well. First song was Otari, Yamishogawe, Only You. Those were first songs. I love them because
They
were,
brought you out.
Yeah. But
Konka
that was
kuwa
all.
Jerome Alpha, then 12 Kids were Jira.
No.
Okay. You could do them concurrently.
Alpha Music was only giving me free studio to record. By then we weren't under a contract. It was just mutual basis. And I used to come to studio, do backups for other clients. So we had a mutual understanding with Bruno that was just us. And then later, along that way, that's when Martin left the camp. And
Also, Bruno didn't want to at one point have two people. He just wanted to manage one person.
Yeah, it was
at the
mainly
time.
yes. But you have someone in groom there. The artists know the hustle. You have to just be there.
We need
God present. And but then opportunity, and Shango ogware awajiri nzirikana kugenda. So I won't say that I didn't want them.
Right.
Yes. Deep down human nature. It was like, oh wow. You see how things keep. Then you jump come.
True.
Timing, how things happen. Then that's when we signed the contract already. I think actually surprisingly videos he was a film like that song grew from Chigezi, then came
Me had a neighbor in Kampala, and the neighbor doesn't know even one word in Runyankore, but she sings Utabika.
Bruno knows this when we were doing that song. Not expecting a lot, but there are some songs that just shock you. Utabika was a shocker. So contract here, and now we started focusing on me.
Solo.
Solo. And how do we grow the brand people? You know, mango, you know it all. Konka, not in a range of band. But the process teaches you, you keep planning this and that.
At Nanka, 12 Kids Visuals.
12 Kids Band. You also agree with me, right. Scarcity and creates demand. So 12 Kids Band, and so it was kind of alpha music, the music you do as people, you create the work, create also the scarcity, like let the work.
Speak for
It was also a very hard time because in this side bakano advising chendeza ninga
correct.
and this side Graham was also counting on me. He had also made me his
Gango.
gun, like
Right or die.
Paul, even if you just have a keyboard, we
Zakura.
okay.
Okay.
So it was also hard,
Very hard.
living.
Nkaburi kwagala
Yes.
ko crossroads.
Conquer what made the crossroads easy was actually bad thing, COVID-19.
Lockdown.
Lockdown.
You took a decision then.
Lockdown kuyijire nkanjiri mu band. But now performances
Was seized.
was seized. So manager told, I remember this conversation, this time is going to teach you to survive. Without that 30k or 50k or 100k you were hungrily going for, but you mbona ugezeho oyimanyize kusigara muka, but that value increases with time. Wabe nakwetera ntwara abiri nakatanga kwita ngintwara ashatu ntora mpola like that. That's how. So the crossroads ikaba easy so na lockdown kuyajiri kurugamu. Actually in a lockdown ikanyamba mnonga. I think lockdown, this everyone agrees with me in higher than what actually.
But more creative.
Yes, because that's the time I started releasing Zamalaika up to the recent ones. When abantu vampire reception from that time up to now, lockdown I didn't want to just to go back to Echinajid. I learned how to survive without that and wait for a good call. Hey Paul, we need
Which
your
really
services.
comes.
Yes, it's the patience, the sacrifice. There will be hard days, the days you go hungry.
For all of us, even when you were there, you still have the bad days.
Yes.
Yeah.
Manager just wanted me to understand that.
And you were very, very, very worried that it would not work out. Yeah.
I was the status quo you have to maintain as well. But we think good. Here we are.
Okay. So, lockdown yija nangwaya wakubi with the loss of your dad. Sorry about it. And wija watand today. Was that also a contributing factor to some of the decisions you're taking today? Ninga wabere people, I mean, it happens, move on and live life a day at a time.
It's day by day, and with each passing moment, the strength I find to meet my troubles.
Right. What a way to say it.
Yeah.
What a way to say
It's day by day.
Brizo and Dijane Biario, Kereza Man,
maybe na ejira mzee nawe is
Kuranzibia.
tuku you humor. Just
Bukara.
keep quiet, humor. Things work themselves out. Mzee actually didn't have time. Mzee yashtamisa mom daba. This is life. Life is like there was never such a time. We just learned from seeing him, how he handled people, how people. Mzee womuka akana different. No, ukura bantu bagambo. Kandi wumbantu nuramo within such a man. But at home he was
simple,
down to earth, family man.
Nice. Hati nyinzi taragaza ubire bwaza kutwa. Wazo wa Alpha Music wakora na Bruno konga kumanya katse hatoko uriyo management. It is still Alpha Music, same team managing. Bokuba ni mangu manager wawe
Hudson. Actually when I say Bruno,
you mean Hudson.
kuna za party ya
contract. I always struggle. Kuna za
party ya contract. I first worked with them under a gentleman mutual understanding agreement, a contract, the business of when people business, what kind of a business in Hudson. na strategy na what do we release in wari kushuma. That man was a hustler.
I know bongo.
Na man was a hustler. Then Bruno handles
because in your alpha anyway ninja no kugira ngo ntumanyangu abenje ntumangu alpha
ni Bruno anti nchechina
So,
nyesha Bruno is the music. He's the one who handles the music, the craft. He's actually the studio is his. He just has a mutual understanding with his friend. I don't know, think my novel and wow, I wouldn't want to ask such but they work hand in hand.
Right.
Alpha Music are those two.
Okay, so Karimu ishe Jovio wanzirangu your first child cyanyereka icano ngari yo second na 100 tutebeze turebe Jovio kwiyaze re hakora tayabandi
Seka wili wa 2 days or 3 days.
Oh really?
Seka wili no kunyankole no njiga babata.
Tingu manye munyankole n'iki kigambo turi mu watu wacenga ngo zeire. Muzeire mu ino mwana wawe bironka biri na bishaka.
Bibiri I think or 3. 5th.
Mukuriti. Mwene gwe no wakabiri. Mukuriti. Mwene wisha watasya.
It is
gentleman's agreement. Ekigambo ekyo nakikunda muno.
Kachinywere.
Tunywe mukuru wecho. Gentleman, gentro.
Just think
ndiyo nyanje re kurogota ntakagwisa kagwa camera. Konka mukurutso mwerere.
Holy.
Yes man. Ashemere. Shemera.
Yeah.
Nimpangari.
Na nimpangari.
Tuwa kanisa. Mukurutse.
Nibajangwe bari kushaba. Yeah.
Yeah. Yazo wa mami bamzara.
Ahirara must.
Mami was there.
Yeah, actually when coincidentally she was on night duty.
When you are
Yeah.
How beautiful. Yeah. How beautiful.
Kandi nomanya no muchega.
Iwe.
Waza kweteza imizumu.
Just keep quiet.
Iwe. Nomanya.
Kokanyo side yingumanya. Yezo I know a very warm.
She is.
Lovely,
actually,
amazing.
She's the most she's the most funny. She's very funny. I don't think I'm funny, but I don't know. I don't think I'm funny.
She's amazing. Your mother is very amazing.
She can crack. She can crack jokes. She has I think she had an amazing childhood.
Of course.
Actually, mbwenu umuntu kugira childhood. Nine embozi. Ruga abana bakuru mbikara.
About being exposed.
Abana bibire mbwenu tubashabire.
Mwentaremwa nushira
the decision mazima nyonka. Tintabire ku I still have
a checklist.
Not checklist. Actually, think every man is but I think I like being in one place. So caving.
But it's okay.
Hey.
Be kind to yourself.
So the responsibilities that I have, that I put on myself now. Think I really want to take
each kanshona kuziranta ni checklist we never into ya webyo rukura
nana ko waje checklist nyina njanga harunka list yaba
you're like you woke up and told yourself before I marry or before I wed I want to have done this, I want to first achieve this, I want to get here, understand,
to carry some like my little brothers like really my sister in primary, then these two my babies, so yeah
winempangaliza wisha pezo haturi
yeah,
because you're like this one's
so
much. I hear you, I do. I relate. A great deal. but it's okay, you know it is very okay.
It is okay. I think you appreciate.
Very okay for you to do
pressure.
You. Watch it, Teresa. For you to do you is my point.
Even my parents.
Thank you. And what did you get you to? You being you. For example. Kari hatwine y'abantu abakakoba no witunkanya abahama abarukure tipo akamwegomba. Bakamwetenga bakajya mwenanye nkakora ki kuba tipo no bagambira.
Conversation yetu hagumye harimo okuba hambo.
Na conversation nayo kera hambo yaba murabihurira shinga nira ko kurugayo kanecurabo
turabe katekayo tuza kongeza mu volume yabe 100 tuza kuteka aho dabo bampurije
asho nyobo ninaziranda mimbata
no but we can say pambaza anyway kanya nzira hiraka
abari kwenda kuba tarimo
kuba hambo kuguma no kora cyonyine nohura nonda kubati Paul konka already ba mubiwe start being it mpora buri zoba nduguma ndyongera hari iki cyori otarinda ngo ntina kwija
after stage ya Belgium abantu mtwari 10
na nkoko nakutebeza I've been performing meaning na handles zanje they were working as people ntakabiri wanchenga ntakajire na it was a very easy transition for Alpha to just go ahead with that,
right? Because they already saw and had who you were.
So that's what I'm trying to tell government.
Do your grooming.
One omanya kastudia ko kumanya. Ono one year producer mwana wawe yako wote ine markosa kuja kumkwatira hapo ntulidi. Ngira hikotoka mana kuja kora. Akesho ngono kashoza no creating
timpuriro mfugazi owa nyenda tupate kongati nyine se nabamweto
Ambroy
n'umunywana wawe omusigazi ogwo ni mwenda bwe ni mwenda ntebeje yoro
contact norugaho jini
chaete abo ata musigazi ogwo kinakiretera I don't know his story tendo kumanya konka hati umuyihangeri ibare turubire kindi
ibare ndukurenga
mwitegereza
ibare ndibekindi
tandika
so no gutandika no chiba mbora until your chance comes. Inaba batwire emyaka 10 20 inaba tantire kuba successful ya 2040
right
but no you live it
right okay hatari mucho evuze nasigaza byo nkakusiba omagaraga waho tandikiro urugendo rwo kweshongora nebyo kozero mu kweshongora nyino nkambire izoba erachirize your merti kushemeza in this work that you do. One you find the most outstanding of them where you were really thrilled.
It's nichama kandi nicha Omweshongozi nashimirira na abafulfilled kwa kuba ekiyayizire gukora kushemeza abantu bashemerera bakwakira. That is the best happiness, even better than money. You go kuza kukora. It is satisfactory. It's actually
satisfying
before the performance. Do you know how many times I go to Susu to have a short call?
Oh dear. Oh,
it is
anxiety.
It is anxiety. Fear to know Obana bizakukora umuntu umuntu boshashira kasente ke nakora kaba wafite.
So there is that one.
There's that.
Kamba mingutiriye twabwine etwabe turyaho tukare Mr. Basime naragaramye.
There's a time ubuna benikesho ngoro mband bakisha na mutana mukati. That day as well was
nice. Bakaze bakabashangani ko
akija de cave bakaba tuyindwa
bahura
nare the cave had its own clientele y'abantu not so ababa bingi uri mutawuni y'iginono manya mukazi ngo narukumuze kitete yo yanwaro ningura iho za charger so some of those friends I think were friends with mom junga that ni obake yakamata
nakaja tugumwana bana
kandi aho nabicura aho na
yuwakore cyawe
nayishongora then hagati ya performance you introduce them
of course why not
it doesn't happen every day konka kokunaga kokushongora abantu bakashimira and they receive you.
It's amazing. Yeah, okay. Mwentare mu myaka ke 5 mwishonera.
Mbona bombe ntakumanga ninkobe ikindi ni today nini mo ninko living every day trying to do what I'm supposed to do, trying to get better kushoma through research it, you keep learning to adjust to whatever is available. Mpora
mweno moments zawe za scarcity nono ukora
meaning you do a lot of research. I love also listening to other people. I love appreciating other people's this is really good. Can I do this? Hip hop but I can try. I'm trying. When I'm trying to
tell yourself you could try.
I am to be versatile.
I see.
So it comes with keep reading, keep researching, and I hope maybe someday I'll have my own studio at home. In that in my creative time, I can just go down in my studio, have the machines available, one on your to perform for you. It is 5 years from now.
It is okay. Yeah, and you know what they say, confession is positive.
Yeah, so
what you work towards it and who knows?
Yeah.
Okay.
Life just happens.
Nashemerwa tarimo. Byabaye buzi. Nani nshaba ngusibura hizobere. Yebare utwebariza ba Alpha umwami Hudson Nogu na nomwami Mushabe nibebare kwataje.
Hudson netorna Yesu.
Nibebare mwena banyebariza.
To finish, it's anyway. I really appreciate my team. Alpha Music is an amazing team. Life will always have challenges, but it's how patient and how you deal with them. So I'm hoping maybe we still have a long way to go with that team. Yeah.
Bless you all. Kari, yebari. Wakoraje mnongi yo watakire kawe. Obwire bwahika ahambujuro kandi program yeje tukubasa kujirenzia. Nashemerera mnongi yo watakire okahurira amagaraga taremwa. Kakoba boy tipo waburevye tingwe na unjishinagaruka muna chimwe honki woriyo ko urukumangu hinecho yesherire kuba tandika kuchiba izobere nyetwa Barbara Nyamwiza tutayire butosha YouTube channel yitu Barbara Nyamwiza official uyitabo rukunda bona bakwegeiteho kandi memure butosha abajenya turukuretera nkatari mu wareba izobere nsiba big chef umtawne yambara big chef nefunguraje my bad mtakar mweta ninyenkuru mweta nyenka
okay aza mutwa kunyeta tarimo ndimango gnomuka ndatukuzire na
kare muretse tubasibura aba big chef nibo batujiraje numure twasiba twinovugwaje mwe niwe otayiro mwanyo guzimazima chizi orebke ngu ebyaha byona tubyakufera reka nkusibura ugumeho